Hey guys, my name is Seniac and welcome back to another episode of another Brick in the Mall, where the last episode, guys, we expanded the beginning of our indoor shopping mall and we've got added in our very own gun store, which makes a tiny bit of profit. We've also got our very own electronics store, which makes a crazy amount of cash money moolah right now. It is glorious. We even added in our clothing store, which is doing pretty good. I didn't expect it to do as well as it was, but it's doing pretty well. We've got our grocery store still ticking along quite nice, and we had the liquor store, which we kind of upgraded it slightly. We added in some beers and some wine and stuff like that. So hopefully over time, we should start to turn more of a profit. I keep saying that these buildings are going to be gone very soon, which some of them, and I would say at least the kind of bar, Seti Burgers and Starfalls is going to be going today, because we're going to be building the first start to our very own food court. Now there's lots of ways in which I kind of approach this and want to tackle it. So we're going to have to kind of give it a good little go and a few different designs. We might not get it right straight away, but I want to try and figure out the best method to do this. So I'm thinking we're going to go to our foundations to begin with. And basically I want to create a square, which will be the centerpiece. And then we'll have like a corridor go that way, down here and that way. To different parts of the mall. So it'll be like the centerpiece to the mall. And I want to get like 4 stores around it. The bar, the fast food restaurant, the what's it called? The bar, the fast food restaurant. The coffee shop thing, the cafeteria, whatever it's called. What is it actually called right now? It's called a coffee shop. There we go. A food court as well, which is going to be in the middle, an area that provides seats and tables for patrons of nearby self-serve restaurants. So I'm not too sure what it means by self-serve restaurants, but we're going to kind of find out. And also fine dining as well. That's another one, which we can actually research restaurants there. So if I'm going to get that underway, and hopefully we'll get it done at some point today. So the foundations then. This is going to be quite interesting because I want to create this square system and a shop on each corner, because we've got 4 in total. But I'm not particularly sure how I want to approach it, if that makes sense. For example, right, if I had, and if I just pause it quickly now, if I had a restaurant that was, for example, let's say 18 by 18. Do you reckon that's too big for like a fast food joint? I don't know. What if we kind of shorten that to 15 by 15? It is a tough one, isn't it? So we did a 15 by 15 there. Let's say we did a 15 by 15 here. I can get rid of this because we're only in pause anyway. And that corridor came down. And then we had... See, this is the tough thing. So what if I went into this by 5, went into that by 5 by 5, and that then creates that square that I'm talking about, if that makes sense? It works in my head. So if I do that like there, that currently is 19. So if I do a 19 by 19, you can see where this is kind of going slightly. 19 by 19, and if I cut in by 5 by 5, I can create the 15 by 15 there, just to get the idea of where it's going. You kind of have to bear with me on this one. I'm trying to work this out as best as I can. Well, I kind of want to get all the foundations down, but that'll be good like that. Then again, another 15 by 15, which it wouldn't be there. It would be here. Boom. And the wall there, and it continues. What seems to be the issue there? That's the wall. It comes up to there. That's 15 by 60. I've gone up by too much just there. Right, is that a 15 by 15 then? Yes. 15 by 15. Yes. Let's get rid of that there. Right, I think I've kind of got it. It's going to eat into each of the stores a little bit. But that's the effect that I want to kind of go for, if that makes sense. And we'll build upon it in different ways once we've kind of got all this set up and we know how it's pretty much going down. This could be quite exciting. this could be quite exciting. I am quite excited to get this up and running, believe it or not. Ooh, it's going to be quite fancy, this place. Okay, right. Back into select mode. Let's fast forward then. Let's get the builders to kind of build that. I'm not actually sure how much that's going to cost me either. That's another thing too. I should have got the foundations to cut into there because obviously it's continuing through. Let the builders do what they've got to do. We're making lots of money. Look, 80,000 is about to come in when the night is over. And that is our biggest profit day ever. Now, we've got stuff here. The drugstore, pharmacy, and bowling alley is stuff that we want to get in very soon. But once I've kind of built this food court area, we can get rid of these over here. And then might even think about getting rid of the grocery store. But this is still making us quite a bit of money. So I might just keep that there for now. Because it all adds up. It all helps, doesn't it, really? It all adds up and helps. So just let our builders do what they've got to do. I want to change this color scheme for the floor in the corridor too, because I really don't like it. But this is going to be quite exciting when it's all up and running. I've got to figure out as well where I get the storage for these buildings. So maybe I actually think about expanding this storage building. Let's make it a little bit bigger so we can use these. Like these two stores can use that one. These two stores here can use this one. We'll just kind of expand it a little bit. I think that might be the way forward for us. Right, we've only got 3 builders as well. Should we hire an additional builder? Maintenance building. Staff. We've got lots of them. At the same time, I need to sort this maintenance building out as well. So hire another builder that works long hours. There we go. We've got another one that can arrive at any time. I think there's one point a day where we have 5 builders all in one go. Which is pretty cool. Okay, so just wait for them to finish this up. And then when they've done all this, we'll put it back into pause. And we'll continue. So I think we spent like well over 100,000 on the foundation stuff. So do that with the walls. And I have to figure out the this as well. So let's say that went over by 15 and down there. So how much does that go in by? 5. So 5, get rid of all of that. There we go. So can I mirror that? So up by 5 and 5. Wait, does that work? Yeah, it's coming down to there. So that we're going by 5 and down. Wait, by 5. Why does this confuse me? Ah, it's going down 5 days. It's actually 6. So it's 6 and across by 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, this is now confusing me really bad. Have I slightly messed this up? No, it's all the same on each side. Really, isn't it? Yeah, I get it. So what I would have done is, let's say that the walls would have come down here originally. I've gone and done a 5 by 6. That's what I've done. But that's not an issue. I'm not going to complain. We'll take it because it digs into it a little bit more than I wanted. So it just gives us a little bit more room for the food court, which could work out very well. So how am I going? If I do that across, that's 7. And that's 8. Yeah, okay, that's why that's where the issue is now lying. That becomes an 8 corridor. That becomes an 8 corridor. That's not what I wanted. So I have to 5 by 6. So I've got to figure out now then how I need to move it to the right by 1, don't I? So it goes down like that. Well, that don't make sense either. I feel like I've got to push it down and in by 1, but then that wouldn't work either. I think I know what it is. No, but it still won't work. Right, how have I messed this up so bad that I've now gone from having a 7 wide corridor to having an 8 wide corridor? So if I was to have a 7 wide corridor, everything would move over. Hang on, that's 7, right? Yeah. So that would be the line across to there. To there. Get rid of those. That line comes across there. So if that was the case, then this here, which is 13, is also 13. But obviously moving over by 1. Gotcha. Right, that's where I made the boo-boo. Right, remove foundations. Remove foundations. There we go. Okay, back into playing. So let me get the builders to sort this out. See, I knew this is the problem. Like, if you was playing like something like Prison Architect, I could use the blueprints to place them down and get a feel for it. Here, you just have to build and hope for the best. Which is pretty much how it rock and rolls, isn't it? I need to get rid of this. Yeah, then it adds that extra wall in there. Oh, it makes so much sense. Right. Oh, no, don't get rid of those. It makes sense, guys. Ah. See? Not just a pretty face, guys. Apparently somewhere in there there's a brain. You have to look quite deep down. But I'm sure it's there. Right, foundations. I just kind of need to get the foundations back on. Let's cancel those. There you go. We're at the time of day where there's only really like one builder on who's working. But we'll get there. See, that's made it, you know, work now. Or has it? Dum dum dum. So build now. So this line over here is 8. This should then be 9. Yeah. So that's 8. So that actually goes up there. And that goes there. And then that fixes all my issues. Ta-da! So he says, right, come on, builders. Do your worst. There we go. Look at that. Is that now looking more like perfection? Look at that. Freaking genius. Freaking genius. Okay, pause again. So objects then. Store. No, I want all. I want the nice double doors. One there, one there. One there, one there. One there and there. There and there. To go into the very many restaurants that we kind of have set up for this food court area. And then once I get the doors down, I can get that little one there that's left over. It's going to be magnificent, boys. Magnificent. There we go. Pretty much all done. Solid, mate. Okay, right. Put it back into play. And we're now going to assign. So assign this to food court. Right. We're going to assign this to be a bar. We will assign... Where's the other? The coffee shop can be on this side. No, actually, I won't do the coffee shop there. We'll do the coffee shop on this side. So that they're cross from each other. Oh, I needed to merge it over, didn't I? Oh, can I not merge it over? There we go. Oh, no. Is that how I have to do it? Okay, GG. I'm going to have to do it to over here now as well. Apparently that's how we now get shapes. Right, so now... Fast food restaurant. We'll get just over here. I'll leave the food court till last. Because I've still got to merge over the... or add in the fine dining restaurant when we've unlocked it. And how far are we into that? Only 34%. Right. Okay. So, which one did we go with first then? Let's go for the fast food restaurante. And we need the cooking range first. So, can I rotate these? Q to rotate. So, yeah, it just kind of rotates like that. Oh, no. I pressed the wrong button. Build. Right, okay. So, let's have it... here. So, we have 2 of those. Fast food warmers. Yeah, let's do it like that. We need the order counter. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll build a wall in. That just kind of crosses all that out there. And that's the kind of staff door. That's where we want it. A nice little staff door just there. Oh, beautiful, guys. Beautiful. And then everything else is just pretty much for the fast food restaurant. Tables and chairs. So diner table. Well, we get some trash cans in first. Let's rotate those round. And we'll go for the diner tables, these here, because these look like the coolest ones. And where should I squeeze them in? Right, one. No, not there. We'll do it like in 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1. How am I going to squeeze in there? 1, 2. So 1 and 2. There we go. So it's a nice little chunk of chairs there. And they always have the food court to come out and eat and stuff in the long run. So what did I have in there? I had, okay, the kitchen set up for flooring, which was this one, a nice little floor tile there. Oh, as me placing that down, have I actually just really got rid of the counters and stuff? I think I did. Order counter. Just one lonely one. One lonely customer can queue up at that food counter, which is funny. The queue can go out the door as well there. Okay, oh, because I need to get the staff door back. Right, fast forward then. Can we get that done, boys? And we had the red carpet, which I really liked the colour of it. I'll get all that added in. Can I not build the floor tile underneath? There we go. There's an... Wait, what? Right, remove the objects. I think you need a minimum of 3 then. Spacing for the queues. Okay, we'll go with that. We'll go with that. That seems good enough to me. So that's our fast food restaurant then. So we can eventually get rid of that one in just a second. I'll wait till they're all pretty much up and running before we do that. Let's work on the bar next then. So build objects, and we need to look at the bar. So we have the bar shelf, which how do we do it over here? Right, gotcha. Right, so we do a... Right, let's do it this side. 1, 2, 3, 4. We got the bar counter. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We have bar counter with stools, which I could use those, but I kind of don't want to. Well, I mean, in a sense, I'm putting them, you know, near the actual physical bar itself. So the objects back for the bar. We can do like a restaurant table, which is nice. So do 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and we'll get some of these set up. So, one there. Oh no, that will kind of impede some of that. So if I do this, have a nice little setup there for those. Now I keep this area free. Just until I understand where it's all going to pretty much go. That was pretty easy for that one, wasn't it? So where does the queue for this go? For the bar counter? Okay, it's on that side there. It impedes there. Do you think we should just leave it as that? I think so. I think so. Now what floor do we use over there? Like a... Did we use any? It feels like we didn't really use the floor over there, wasn't it? Yeah. Alright, so we get free choice of this one then. I want like a dark wood. Is there anything like a dark wood? I mean, I like this. This tile looks pretty good as well. There's 2 versions of it, isn't there? I'm sure it's in like another... Yeah, there's like this over here. Which they look identical. And I think they are. So if I have this type of wood going pretty much for the whole bar area... And that there for the serving area. That will look pretty nice as well. So let's get that set up. And let's wait for the builders to arrive again. Because I feel like that will really set the tone for this area. There we go. Nice. So where are we up to now then? 49%. So the cafe is next. Let me just have a little glimpse of the cafe I had set up before. So yeah, it's just a simple system. Nothing too crazy. So build objects for the cafe, or is the coffee shop in our case. And so does that go any particular way? I can't remember which way that went. Ah, yeah, there we go. It's the drinks machine. So I'll put it up here. So 1, 2, 3. We'll do a system of 3. Order counters. No, actually, I don't want it on that side. Right, which will be the way that this gets placed down? I'm trying to figure this out. I think it'll be like this. I could be wrong. Right, let's do 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Oh, I pressed the wrong button again. That wasn't the rotate button, Seniac. 1, 2, 3. Boom, boom. Right, staff door. Nice. And then the rest of the objects then for the coffee shop. We'll go with the cafe tables. One, 2, 3. And we'll just kind of set it up like that. Right, that's where the queues are, so I don't want to impede them either. And we do need trash cans. Where are they? There they are. So I'll place one there, one there, one there and there. There, and there. And what design did I use over here? A wooden floor and a kitchen floor. Yeah, that seems, it feels about right, that does. I'll go for this wooden floor. And then the kitchen tile floor. Nice, nice, nice. Just get that little bit there all hooked up. Alright, fast forward then, get them all placing that down. And in this coffee shop is pretty much good to go as well. So where are we at with the 52%? I really need to get that done. So let's fast forward then. Because once that's done, I can then finish up the fancy restaurant. Then my little food court area is up and running. We need to kind of designate now then where the corridor is going to go and the storage. So in terms of foundations, if this ran up, I'm going to take it up to 20. Like that. There we go. Bring this up by 20. So I'm just trying to get a feel for where the corridors are going to go at this point. So again, up by 20. And once you've got that down, then we can kind of see then where we could like place down the storage or something for it. Because I need to put a bathroom. I think I might do like a room for a bathroom, and then the opposite side on whatever one we choose, I might do it over this side. We do like the storage room for it. Yeah, I think that could work. I think that would work. So let's set up a alright, let's go for it. Let's pause it. Let's do a 10 by 15 room there. 10 by 15 room there. And then one's the storage and one will be the bathroom. Or the restroom for the peeps. Also, let me get foundations there. And here. Right, good stuff. Oh, I'm so excited to get this area all finished and up and running. It's going to be so dope. And at the same time, you're still making tons of money. It's glorious, isn't it? Okay, now with the centerfold and the corridors go that way, and we build all the shops around. I can finally get rid of, well, the beginning of that area. Right, again, so build them for doors. Weirdly enough, I don't know if I want that type of door. Where's restroom? Does doors fall under decorative? No. What do doors fall under? I think they're just literally, they're the doors we get to work with, isn't it? So, staff door there. No. Staff door there. That's where we'll have it there. We'll have the restroom here. And a door there. So once they're in, access to, nice and easy. We'll assign now the restroom here. What are we up to now then? 75%. Build restroom. So we kind of, we could kind of do it like this. If I put walls in. So that's 13. Is that the middle? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, 2, 4, 6. 2, 4, 6. Yeah. We could almost treat it as like a male and female kind of slight setup. Even though it's kind of not gonna be. It doesn't really work like that. But we could say like cubicles. All down there. Cubicles all down there. Urinals in that one. And then we'll do the sinks outside here. If that makes sense. So it's separate male and female. But they share where they wash their hands. Kind of weird. But at the same time, it's a cool idea. I'll kind of get rid of the zoning between the walls. It's kind of a cool idea. It saves up on space, which I like. And then I just want to then assign this to be storage. And then there we kind of go. Let's kind of build or add in some white tile flooring now for this. This is sweet. Right, how far are we off now? 90% done. 90 freaking % done. How are these stores doing? What's this is making me? Like 6,000. No profit. Ooh, Sunny Burgers made a little bit of profit. $22. And $18 from the bar. Which will have new ones set up very soon. So I wonder if anybody will use this restroom. Like for the people coming in over here. Probably not, but it'd be kind of cool to see, wouldn't it? Right, just waiting for it to get this now. 94, 95%. Oh, is that someone coming to use it then? Yeah, someone used it. That's cool. Yeah, boy. Right, okay. Okay. What are we up to now then? 98. So all I'm waiting for now is to get the fancy restaurant done. Boom, it is done. Right, so let's assign it the fancy restaurante. Well, it's the fine dining restaurant. That's what it's actually called. And then I can get the food court area all set up. Sweet. So let's go to build objects fine dining. And it's like there's a lot, doesn't there? Kitchen pass. What's that? Fine dining cooking range. Right, okay, let's have it over here. So we'll have 1, 2. I don't know what a kitchen pass is. Oh, it's what they pass the food over to, isn't it? Alright, so if I do like that, and then order counter. 1, 2, 3. Walls, place that down there and get rid of the middle one. Makes sense now. And that there. And that's the little kitchen area. It's a cool little thing set up now. So, fine dining. We just need the restaurante tables. Do a set of 3 there, a set of 3. Leave the space there. Let me cancel all of those. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Get a set of 4 in there. It's nice. Right, get all that built. And we need some fancy floor stuff for the restaurant. So what looks like a fancy floor? Like a fancy restaurant floor. That's a nice tile. That's a fancy floor pattern. Would that look silly in our restaurant? Does anyone want me to find out how silly it looks? It kind of does. What if I went for this one instead? That looks a little bit better. And then we just need like the kitchen tile floor now. There we go. Are the builders coming back, boys? You coming back, builders? Let's just trying to get rid of where it assigns through the wall so we can see each wall. I feel better if we did it like that. Yeah, sweet, sweet, sweet. Back into play mode. And then we need some trash cans. So trash cans. One there, one there. Sweet. Right, that's pretty much all up and running. Well, not technically all up and running, but like to the point where we're ready to rock and roll. So if I was to go to these here, let's assign these. Let's deassign these 3 buildings and fire all staff, if any. Yes. I want it all gone. Build. We're going to remove all of this. I want that all gone too. I wonder how long it will take the workers to do that. It includes getting rid of all the stuff in there too. And we have to really build the middle of this up as well. So, okay. Now that's done. Let's look at this. So we've got the fast food restaurant, which open 24/7. We'll rename it Senny Burgers because this is the new Senny Burgers. It's like they did so well and got a new location, which, if anything, they didn't do well. They didn't do well at all. So Senny Burgers, and then again 24 hours. Oh, I should have linked up the storage. Starfalls. There we go. A play on words of Starbucks. Link storage over there. Senny Burgers, link storage over there. We've got the fine dining restaurant, which will do 24 hours as well. Link storage, there we go. Name. We'll call it Fancy Fools. Fancy Fools. There we go. Nice. And then the bar, again 24 hours. Link storage, rename it. Now what could I call the bar? We call it Drunken Folios. There we go. For the bar. It's a pretty cool name. Okay, so that's all kind of set up there. All it's have to now do is staff. They got rid of all that building. Yep. So the money we were losing over there will now slightly save, but we'll kind of then bleed it over here. So I'm going to pause it for a second then while we start this. So Drunken Folios will begin with this one. So, okay, we actually need quite a few over here. I didn't realize we needed waiters and stuff. Oh, wait. Before we do that, I assigned the food court over here, didn't I? Manage food court. We'll just call it, instead of food court 24, we'll just call it the food court. How does this work then? So I'm in build for objects, and we're on all. So, place some food court tables down. If I added waiters in the places that we can hire waiters, do they then bring out that stuff to the people in the food court? Do you know what I'm trying to say? Okay, I think before I do that though, I want to set up a new coloured flooring system. So if I did use the darker tile, If I use the darker tile there and this lighter tile, is it much different in the color scheme? I just want to try and human myself here. Let me get this done. Because also the pattern of the floor is also going to decide where I place the chairs and tables down in the food court, if that makes sense. Right, how does that look? Right, new pause. So I'm on the darker one. So if this went down, and it goes by 3, doesn't it? Yeah. So gap there. So if that continues, I've got enough money for this, haven't I? Well, it's too late now. There we go. So let's go out by that many. It's more on that side, isn't it? Yeah. That's okay, because we can solve it here. Right, I understand I've got to put some... No, actually, I won't actually link these up like that. We'll keep the pattern like this. Alright, going down. I think I prefer this pattern. This colour scheme, that pattern. Right, let me get up here done as well quickly. Boom. And then we'll focus on the food court then. So all this in. Straight down. Boom. Kaboom. Yeah, might as well just do the whole thing. Okay, straight down there, a little bit there. Well, that's the whole system then covered up. Well, or not covered up, but added in. We'll do a little line there for them doors. Oh, I missed this bit down here. So I'm not going to add the darker tiles to go to these doors around, because I want to keep that pattern as it is. So that's a lot for the builders now to jump on and get done. But the change in colour scheme is glorious. It is. Right, while that happens and takes place then, people are going to be moaning there's not enough food, which you can already see the people are moaning about that. Yeah, so still the pharmacy, drugstore and bowling alley. Yeah, if we go to the last one. Drugstore. Oh, fast food restaurant is what they're asking for now. It's coming, don't worry guys. Where's my builders? This is the time where there's no builders around. There was up here doing the work up there. I'll wait for when I got 5 coming in at once, but I can kind of now see what's going on down here. So food court table. So I do 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Or should do? No, let's do 3. A set of 3 in the food court, and we'll see how that goes. It could be too much. It could be not enough. Only time will tell, won't it? I suppose only time will tell. But yeah, I definitely prefer this colour scheme. Do you know what? The more I think about it now, right, the more I'm not liking when it goes in like that. So what if I didn't make it go in? And then that would be the colour scheme. I think that looks a lot better. The food court has changed my mind on it. Also, why is it a different colour there? That's weird. But yeah, look at the corridor going up now. Now we're not having that cut in. I feel like it looks a lot better. It does look at 10 times better. That's my personal opinion though, but I think it looks 10 times better. So, okay, right. Back into play mode then. While they're doing that, let's get this all set up then. So we'll start with Drunken Folio's, the bar staff. Okay, so we're going to hire 3 cashiers. So 1, 2, no, we'll hire 4. 3, 4. We've got enough money, so it's fine. We'll hire a stock clerk as well. We'll hire 2 of those. And I'll hire 2 waiters. Okay, so shift planning then, make it a little bit easier for us. So cashiers, can I, oh, okay, right, can I, there we go, that's better. So, wait, before can I select them individually? Let me select each one to do ridiculous working hours. We're going to pay them. We probably won't make profit off these, but at least we've always got someone working here, and at least there's always someone to make us the monies. We'll see how it turns out. It could be the wrong thing to do, but here we go. Right, unsorted. Okay, so this is the hours of the day. So 2 cashiers there. This cashier, they then cross paths there. Cross paths there. There we go. Stock clerks, cross paths there. Waiters, cross paths there as well. So that's kind of how we'll get it up and running. And that's pretty much the bar taken care of. Is the bar 24/7? Yeah. Alright, fast forward then. So they're coming in then. The bar's pretty much 24/7. And, well, hopefully they all will be 24/7 in the end. And it's already making some money. It is 4 o'clock in the morning. That's another thing I've got to think of as well. Right, Sunny Burgers. Let's do this. So hire a cashier. Same thing. 4 cashiers. We'll hire 2 cooks. And that's really all I need to do for those, isn't it? Yeah. So let's make sure that they've got ridiculous working hours as well. You are not going to want to work in my shopping mall because you never get to go home. Pretty much. Right, so cashiers then. We'll have them staggered again. I'm trying to think when it would be the most busiest. So if I have these start there, and then these start there. There we go. So there's like an hour crossover. And then the cooks can come in like this. They can cross over roughly about the same time too. Done. Right. Starfalls. Hire a cashier. Two stock clerks. And 2 waiters. Man, the amount of money I'm now going to be spending is going to be ridiculous. But hopefully I don't have to touch this, and like for the rest of the time we're building this, and over time, it will eventually just slowly start to turn a profit. So let's get these started a little bit later in the day. The switchover happens there. Is that one I want the majority of them to be in? No, pull these back a little bit. And then that is done. And it always left is the fine dining restaurante. Fancy Fools. So, oh, they got 4 people to hire. Okay. Well, I've just realised I'm hiring extra workers, like cashiers. We've got 4 there. For Starfalls, we don't need that extra one. Cashier. If I fire. Shift planning. Alright, we'll stagger it like this. So at one given point, no, at any given point, there is always 2. I say at any given point, there's almost 2 working at any given point. Right, Fancy Fools, please. So 1, 2. Oh, no, wrong one. Hire a cashier. Okay, I'll hire 4 over here. I should have just stay with the 4 over there, to be honest. 1, 2. We'll hire 3 cooks. Stock clerk, we'll hire 2. Waiters, we'll hire 2. And then set everyone's working day to 15 glorious hours. Like I said, guys, like if you're looking for a job right now and you want to work stupid hours and get paid little money, send your boy a CV. Right, shift planning. So again, unsorted. Cashiers then. There we go. Cooks. We've got 3 cooks. And we'll stagger the cooks. Like that. Stock clerks, we'll stagger them. Waiters, we stagger them as well. And done. Right, only time will tell if that was a good idea or not. Oh, only time will tell. Right, they're going to start complaining about not having any food now. Because we're going to get them in. We just need to add like the little bits and bobs around this area. So build, let's go to machines. So like stuff like ATM machines would be a good one. So if I do one there and one there. Vending machine, one there and one there. Rotate round, one there, one there. One there for those machines. Right, arcade and pinball. We'll get these in so that the kids can play them when their parents are eating food. And pinball machine. Boom, boom, boom. Water dispensers. We'll get them one there, there. So some water dispensers there. And then, what else? Oh, no, decorative. No, I won't go for a fountain in the middle. A sculpture, maybe? Some lounge sofas is always good for like around like a food court area. We'll do one there. Some benches. That's always a good one. Alright, place the benches over here. What about this sculpture? They're just awkward size. Let's just place that one there. 10,000 for a sculpture. What? Plants. Do them on the corners. And I want to get some trash cans in because this is going to be very important for this area. There, and there. Okay, right. That is everything I want now done. So fast forward then. Just to get it rocking and rolling. We've hired so many more employees, so we're going to need more staff parking outside. We're already getting queues building up for like the coffee shop because the stock clerk hasn't come in to refill it up yet. When will they arrive? Nobody knows. But let's get some more staff parking and stuff down out here. So roadworks. Well, let's start with the let's start with the road. How far am I bringing this over? Because if that's like in the middle. Or as close to in the middle as possible. And it's only really there, isn't it? Okay, right, I get it. Staff parking. Customer parking. Boom. No, we could actually do like another road of them, couldn't we? I don't know. Now, we'll keep it like that for now. Right, have they restocked this yet? Where is the... okay, here we go. Finally, we can now sell some stuff. How many does it hold? Well, it doesn't really tell us. Alright, so that's now making money. They're cooking up a storm. The waiter goes out and hands them the food. This is actually pretty cool watching the fancy restaurant. Are you waiting, sir? Wait, whoa. Why is it all closed? Why is everyone going home? Wait, don't tell me they go home? They got 23-hour days? Wait, the clothing store goes till midnight. The Fancy Falls goes till then? So you can't set it to a 23-hour day. Okay, we might as well just close it at midnight. No, we'll open it up at 6 and close at 5. That feels a lot. It actually made profit as well. Wow. Right, I don't see anyone want a fancy dinner at like 5 o'clock in the morning. Well, you never know. These are for the latecomers. Starfalls is the same thing, isn't it? Yeah. Right, so if we open up at 4, yeah. That lost a lot of money. City Burgers is 24 hours. The bar is 23 hours. So no one's going to want to drink until, I don't know, 6 o'clock in the morning. It means we stay open until 5 in midnight. 5 after midnight. That feels better, but we'll just see how it goes in the long run. And see how much money they make. If they do make money. Which will be interesting. But this is actually coming together quite nice. I'm liking this whole design and pattern. Now, not many peeps are going to come down here. Okay, it's 4 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, not many peeps are going to come down here just because it's kind of out of the way for the moment. There's no stores or no shopping to do down here. So the people only coming down here are either for the... oh, we got rats in the fancy restaurant already. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. I need to set like a janitor building up down here as well. That would be pretty handy. So yeah, until we got other shops down here, we won't see a huge hustle and bustle of peeps down here. So whatever profit we can get from them is glorious. I feel like I need to build my own staff car parking area. It's all getting filled up. Let's get rid of these for now. So I'm going to wait for one more day to pass and then see. Oh, wait. Cine Burgers is not up and running. Wait, I'm sure haven't I got everything for Cine Burgers? Staff. Oh, a store clerk. I didn't hire them. No. Right, shift planning. No, let me go back. Where is it? Stock clerk. Up. Right, unsorted. Stock clerk. There we go. It needs a soda dispenser as well, apparently. Build. How did I miss that stuff out? Fast food restaurant. Fast food soda dispenser. Right, if I place it like here, they can dispense their own sodas. Ah. I can't believe that I've just done that. Right, at least they got the goods now so they can sell some food. So, Starfalls... Oh, it's not the end of... Well, yeah, it's been the end of the day. The fancy restaurant made money. The bar didn't make money. But I'm hoping it will over time. Not sure how the food court actually physically works, so if anyone can give me some suggestions or pointers on how that does work, that would be greatly appreciated. I do have a lot of staff in some of these stores, but customers will come over time. That's pretty much all I can really say at the moment. So I need to start building stores over here, so they've got to go past the food court. But it's glorious. We're getting there. So these here, I think these corridors might just come around and go down in. Go round and down in. I was really thinking about putting them down, like round here and down there. But I think I just might as well just build this up to be the huge car park area. And then eventually build some underground parking and whatnot. I eventually got to move the movie theatres as well. I might put those in the shopping mall. Rather than outside as their own individual complex. So we'll go till midnight in this one, and then we'll finally see what's going on over here. Well, it's active, but no one's there. Don't tell me I didn't do the shift plan on this. No, someone should be there. What is going on with Cine Burgers? I mean, it's open, right? Yeah, it's 24/7. Is it because we had like the issues with the trash then and rats, maybe? Probably. Okay, another day is gone. We lost nearly $1,000 from Starfalls. Oh, we didn't make much money from Fancy Falls, but I think that's because of rats, maybe. The bar's losing lots of money. Cindy Burgers losing lots of money. You think, yeah, they're losing lots of money, but we made like 1,000. So hopefully it should turn around in time. Give it time, guys. That's all I can say. But it's pretty glorious, isn't it? Right, so we can start messing about with this stuff right now. How much did this building over here make? 5,000. That's still making us a nice chunk of change. So, do you know what? No, I think I will get rid of this. I think what I'll do is... we'll kind of sort this out. We'll kind of get rid of this path here and this building and all those buildings there. In fact, re-sort the parking lot out, because as good as it is, we need to make it a little bit more efficient. Maybe involve some underground parking or something like that. Sort out the staff parking, sort out the bus stops, sort out the delivery routes as well, because that's going to be heavily needed too. And maybe unlock... Oh, we got a little pest control. We keep getting in the kitchen, so does that mean... I feel like I need to place down some trash cans in the kitchens, don't I? Alright, I've placed one there. Will they then use that? Is it so hard to use a trash can? But that just shows you I need more like janitors and stuff like that, or builders, whatever. Whoever gets rid of the trash, I need to build on closer and sort it all out. I might just build like a maintenance building where it's just solely for janitors. That is a little bit closer. But I need to unlock a new route in as well, so we get more vehicles rocking and rolling. And what are they missing now then? So drugstore, a fish shop, okay, and a bowling alley. They've been moaning for a bowling alley for the longest time ever, so I'm going to have to give it to them very, very soon. Okay, and actually another day has passed. We didn't lose as much money that time. We made more money in Senny Burgers. We lost a little bit more in Drunken Frulios. Fancy Fools took a little bit of a dive again, but I don't know whether that's down to the trash building up, but who knows. Either way, guys, we're making some serious cash. Look at that. Look how high these waves are right now. And they're only going to get even higher as we build more stores in the coming episodes. Guys, I hope you did enjoy this episode. If you did, smash that like button down below. And until next time, I'll see you all soon. So, goodbye.